small haul for you today from Michaels. I decided to stop in on my lunch break today. It was because I know that they're having their lowest prices of the season sale right now. I just wanted to take a look around and see what they have. It's not like I really need anything, but I did end up getting a few things. Everything was pretty much either 40 or 50% off. There wasn't a single thing that I bought that wasn't on sale. So that's usually how I shop when I go to Michaels. I either have a coupon for anything I buy or it's on sale. So I came across this Recollections line called Boho, and I don't know if you guys know this. I just know it because I used to work at Michaels. They're slowly transitioning over to pretty much having mostly everything Recollections. So I've seen an improvement in the quality of their products. If you didn't know, Recollections is basically Michaels' brand. The stuff that they're coming out with is actually pretty cute. For this collection, I just really like the colors. So this is the 6x6 paper pad. At first I only saw the 12x12 paper pad, and then I looked a little bit more and I saw the 6x6. And I don't like getting 12x12 because I feel like the patterns on them are really too large to use on cards. Some of them work, but if I can't, I prefer to get the 6x6. I'm just going to flip through. Alright, so this is the first sheet, and it says it has treatments. So depending on the paper pad, with treatments means different things. So in this case, it means that it has a gold foiling, and I'm pretty much a sucker for anything that is gold foiled or foiled in any way now. So once I saw that as well as the colors, I was hooked. So there's 2 of each paper. And you can see the pink is kind of like a, almost like a magenta, purplish pink. And then it almost looks like there's some tie-dye patterns. I mean, everything is just really pretty. These are a bunch of cutouts. This one says, radiate positive vibes, hello, wild and free, free spirit, create happiness, hello sunshine, dream big, shine bright, always be brave. And those are foiled. This one has like a wood grain pattern there. I really like this one. You know those circle things? I don't know if you can see it. There was like this circle thing in like probably the 90s. You put your pencil down and you swirl it around, and it makes like these different designs with circles and stuff. That it reminds me of that. So here's another one, and I believe this is the last one. This is also really pretty. So that is the 6x6 paper pad. And when I get collections like this, I usually like to get a few different things from the collection. So another thing that I got were these Rub-ons, and I was really drawn to the elephant. This is the first sheet of Rub-ons. There's 3 sheets. Some of these quotes are the same as what you saw in the paper pack. I really like this one. Reminds me of Dreamcatcher, but I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. And then it comes with a little rub-on stick, which is essentially, usually they include a little popsicle stick made of wood, but this is made of plastic, so this would actually be nice to hang on to after using it. I got this wood embellishments pack. This was another thing I had to get because of the elephants. There are 3 elephants. Here are 2 of the circles. And there are 3 of the feathers. They had some really cool ephemera packs that also included actual feathers, so those were kind of cool. And then some arrows, which I'm not really sure how that has to do with this, but that is that. And then I also picked up these die cuts because they look like doilies. They're made of cardstock, and I really like the patterns and the color. This is the first one. Kind of reminds me of the sun. And you get 2 of those. Here's the next one. This is green, and if you can see around the edges, those are hearts. So there's 2 of those. Then there's this tan color. And there's 2 of those. I really like this pink one. So that one kind of looks like a flower. There's 2 of those, and then this blue one. And there's 2 of those. You can see here, this is the collection of colors they put together, and I really like this, so just had to get it. I might even go back for more. And the last thing I got from that collection is these buttons. So there's like your traditional buttons with the holes, and they're in all those colors. And there's some itty bitty ones on the back. And then they have these more fabric type buttons, and they have like a little hook, so you can like tie them with twine or something. I thought those were really pretty. So that was the Boho collection. The next collection that they had that also caught my eye, this was also, everything was 40% off. There wasn't as many embellishments that I was actually drawn to. I was first drawn to their paper pack. And again, this says with treatments, and this means a little bit different. This collection is called Color Splash, and this is basically resist paper. It's gonna be kind of hard to see, but basically, yeah, I don't think you're seeing that at all. Oh, there we go. You see that in the upper left-hand corner? There we go. It's basically, it has gold foil, and then it is embossed. So where it's embossed, once you add some color, it's going to resist that. And if you watch my mixed media haul, you see that I have a lot of things to use for coloring that would be great to use with this. This one's my favorite. There you go. Sorta. Yeah, maybe. Okay. And they have like pictures on the front here. So like this is one of the patterns. And there's this quote. And these are patterns. This is what it looks like without color. And then you can see the different tools that they have. They have these things there. So they had spray inks, they had these ink pads, and whatever these are, these might be Recollections version of distress crayons. I'm not sure, but that's kind of what they look like. You can see here how they use the different colors. So I wanted to get that so I can play with that, and I was just gonna get this from that collection. I did go to the other side of where they had this, and there were some stamp sets, and typically I don't buy too many stamp sets from Michaels anymore, but some of these were actually really cute, and it may be just all the pretty colors on the front, even though when you stamp it, it's not gonna be like that unless you actually stamp it that way. I did like the font of this Thinking of You, as well as this Thank You Kindly, and this also comes with a stencil, and I took this out earlier. It's not a plastic stencil. It's not a paper stencil, but it almost has this like rubbery feel. Like it comes with this little sheet on the back, and I guess you can stick this down to your paper. It's kind of sticky. So I guess it's to help hold it in place, and you might want to store it on this paper so that it keeps that stickiness. But this is the stencil that comes with the stamp set. And then this stamp set, I liked the font of the top and the quote, "Life is wonderful with you." And then there's this "Enjoy every moment." And the main reason I picked this up is I've seen a lot of these types of stamps and I've yet to get one, but it has these paint spots and stripes and splotches and all that stuff. So I thought it'd be a nice stamp to have because I don't have anything like that that has little driplets and looks like a paint. I thought that might be fun to play with. And this one also comes with a stencil. I'm not sure when the sale ends. It's probably, I'm assuming, by the end of the week. Alright, and then the last thing that I got, I went into the inks and embossing powders aisle. They have this new mixed media aisle. And I picked up this anti-static bag. I have the EK Tools powder tool, and I think it works good, but sometimes I'm not sure if it could work better. I've seen a lot of people use this to get rid of the static before they emboss, so I wanted to go ahead and try one of these. Again, it's the Recollections brand. So I'm going to store it in this little box that I have. And then while I was in the aisle, I saw these again. I've been eyeing these for a while. And these were 50% off, so they are normally $3.99, so they were $2. I just think the colors are really pretty and I love the sparkles in it, so I'm interested to see what it's going to look like when it's actually embossed. But this one basically says it's a opaque sparkle, and this color is vintage mint. So anything like a mint color I love. And then this one is a vintage lilac. So like your purple color. And then last, this vintage pink, which is obviously pink. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for my little haul. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. If you like seeing these haul videos, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe.